Welcome back. Today let's explore how we can able to create one free account to sign up with the Azure and start practicing. Here are the few useful links which you can navigate through the creation of the free account, and the second link which can allow you to log into the Azure account if you already have an account. Let's navigate through the first link to proceed with the free account creation. In this page, actually, you are provided with two different options to create your Azure account. One is the start free account, that is absolutely free for the student retire, and you can able to click on the start free to proceed with the start free credits of 200 credits, which would be granted to you for your practice purposes. And if you are done with it, or if you are an organization or if you are a client, then you can set up your pay as you go account by linking with your credit card and all, actually. And you can buy the subscription, so that pay as you go service which can activate it under your account, and then it can be charged based upon the number of services you spin up, and then the number of services which you are currently using, then those can be charged under this one. Let's start with the start free account, and if you click on this particular start free, then you are allowed to sign into it. And if you are the first time user, then it will ask you to enter your details here, like you need to enter your Microsoft Live account details, so that whenever you are provided with your Live account or Outlook account or any kind of Skype account under the user login details, then you are allowed to proceed with the filling of your profile information. And here you can enter your phone number, mobile number, and you can provide your any of the identity proof, so that the Microsoft Azure team, actually, they would be granted with $200 free credit, so that you can utilize these particular credits for your learning purposes. And once after you proceed with this particular one, then you are allowed to proceed with the next step. And once after you are successfully signed up with this one, then you are allowed to provide you the $200 credits that you can leverage within 30 days. And this would be sufficient for you to learn, and you can able to see, like, okay, the basic services which can be free up till 12 months within the student account. Let's explore the second link. Once after you already sign up your Azure portal, then you can navigate through the portal.azure.com, so that you are allowed to sign in with your account. And if you are already been signed in, then it will automatically popped up to the Azure portal page. Or else you need to provide your Azure credentials as you have created in the previous slide, right? So likewise, you need to log into that. And once after you successful login, then you are able to see these particular tiles, like you can start your free trial, and if you click on this particular start, then it would be granted with you the $200 free credit to start practicing within a month. Okay. And if you are an organization or any kind of company, or if you need this particular one, like you need to configure any of the Azure Active Directory, then you can configure it for the entire organization with the grant access to the users. And if you are a student, then if you want to avail your student benefits, then you can able to click on the access student benefits to avail these particular services. This is how we can able to create any of the Azure account for the free. And you can also configure your pay as you go services by simply linking your any of the credit card or any kind of payment mode. You can configure your pay as you go service. And let's quickly walk you through the different tiles which are available under this particular Azure. This is the home page of the Azure portal, and where you can see the list of services by simply clicking on the three bars here. And here, if you want to create any of the resource, then irrespective of anything, like you can simply click on the resource, so that you are allowed with such option to search for the specific resource, and you can able to create any of the resources by simply clicking on this. And this is the home page, actually, and if you click on the home, then it will navigate through this particular home page. And here you can able to see, like, the different subscriptions or resource groups or dashboards or any kind of services, then you can able to see under this particular dashboard. And this particular dashboard is a customizable, and you can add any of the services under your dashboard tile by simply customizing it to it. and you can able to see this particular one, like okay, if you want to see the dashboard, then you can click on the dashboard and then you can customize it, and you can able to create or add or any kind of service under this particular tile. Let's quickly navigate through each and every services, and then we can detail explain about the different options which are available, and which are all the different services which are available. Then we can see under the detailed orientation session within Azure. And here you can able to see like the different services which are already been hosted under the Azure, and those you can able to use or utilize by simply navigating through the simple installation steps. And here you can able to, you are provided with a searching of the different resources, and here the virtual machines, resource groups, and all these particular categories are there, right? Like each and every category, and you can able to see the respective services under the each particular tile. And you can able to see the networking and all. Actually this we can discuss in detail in the networking session. And let's navigate through the resource groups. Like resource groups actually which can hold the different resources which are grouped together, and we need one particular resource group to manage. So that first we will create one particular resource group, and then we can create a set of resources under this particular resource group. And it is like okay, for monitoring this particular entire cost incurred by that particular resource group and all, we can able to easily identify through the resource groups which are attached for all the resources. And we do have the app services. Like if you are hosting any of the web application or any kind of app based deployments, then you can utilize this particular service by simply selecting this particular option, and you can able to create any of the app services under the Azure account. And if you are planning to deploy any of your function like Azure functions or Java function or Python based functions, then you can able to use this particular function app to deploy your C++ or any kind of like Java or Python based application into this particular function app. And SQL databases, suppose for example if you want the SQL service to be configured within the Azure, then it is providing with the different options. Like you can use the Azure SQL or Azure SQL VM, so that you can configure the VM setup inside this particular Azure, and then that can act like a SQL layer. And Azure Cosmos DB is a document storage kind of thing, and where you can store your JSON data directly like a documents, and you can directly connect to any of the MongoDB or any kind of NoSQL database directly from the Cosmos DB connector. And under the virtual machine, you will be able to create any of the virtual machines which are of Windows platform or Linux or any of the operating system. You can easily spin up any of the virtual machine per your requirement, and you can start connecting to it via the RDP connectivity and all. Under the load balancers, we need this particular service to manage the different application loads, and you need to create like a different load balancers for high availability. And under the storage accounts, actually we do have the blob storage account and file based storage within Azure, so that you can utilize this particular service for storing or uploading your data directly into the storage accounts. And under the virtual networks, you can able to create your own virtual network which can be separated from dev, production, and pre-prod environments and all. Actually, like for each and every environment, we can able to create different virtual networks, and we can able to create the different subnets, and we are allowed to create the different security groups to manage each and every service or resource or ports, any kind of thing. Actually those can be configured under the virtual networks tab. Azure Active Directory is the place where you can manage the entire organization's access, and you can able to create the IAM roles, and those roles can be managed via the Azure Active Directory. If you want to grant access to any specific application or resource, then you are allowed to create one particular IAM role under this particular Azure Active Directory, and you can grant the application level permissions by simply adding some users to it. And under the monitor, you can able to see or monitor any kind of logs or any kind of reporting like dashboards or the services consumption, and everything you can see under the infrastructure related thing. You can watch under the monitor tab. And advisor, basically it would provide you the timely proposed proposed alerts or kind of thing. Actually, like it can propose like what would be the estimated cost and projections you can able to see under the advisor. Microsoft Defender, actually you can able to configure the firewall rules or security related things you can able to configure with this particular Microsoft Defender. Cost management plus billing, you can able to anyone with admin related access for watching this particular cost incurred by the resource groups or the specific entire Azure account, then you can able to see under the cost management and billing. If you need any of the help or support to spin up the machine or something like that, and if you want to increase the quota of your Azure account, then you can try to reach out to help support team, so that they would be addressing you all your queries. Yeah, that's it. Actually, the total Azure services which are segregated into different things, and there are few many things and if you want to search for any specific thing, like suppose for example Databricks service or something like that, then you can able to search for this one, and then it would pop up with the respective service which would be popped up in your Azure account. Feel free to ask me any kind of queries in the comment section. We can have a detailed session in the next session to cover up each individual components and services within the Azure. Happy learning. Thank you.